Welcome to War India News Hour. Every organization needs better data protection. Security teams are struggling with the acceleration of digital transformation and the sudden shift of remote working. Now, data has become the new currency. It is the new oil if you are into commodities, the new superfood if you are into food and beverages industry, the new gold, whatever you want to call it, data is what is driving the world. The current economic uncertainty has accelerated many businesses' digital transformation initiatives. Yet, the odds seem badly stacked against them. That is, 78% of digital transformation efforts fail and only 20% of enterprises rate their transformation strategies as effective. As our lives have become more connected, cybersecurity has emerged as a top-of-mind issue for business leaders and governments right across the world. With cybercrime increasing, organizations of all kinds are regularly experiencing breaches that interrupt operations, compromise customer privacy, and in the very worst cases, irretrievable damage reputations or steal your intellectual property. Knowing exactly what data needs protection will help set priorities and develop a sound plan so budgets can be allocated and resources can be assigned, minimizing security and compliance costs. In today's decentralized workplace, it is a challenge to safeguard people connecting via personal devices and to protect the data they are working with remotely and in the cloud. It is technically difficult for everyone to authenticate and authorize users to ensure that everybody is acting in our best interests. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. India refuses for free-flowing data in G20 meet. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal was attending a global virtual G20 Trade and Investment Ministers meet on September 20th. During the meet, he said India was not in a position to promote the data free flow with trust, that is DFFT initiative across nations. He said the concept was neither well understood nor comprehensive enough in the legislation of many countries. Google launches free tools to aid news publishers' digital transformation. Google News Initiative's Digital Growth Program offers small and mid-sized publishers free training and support. The global program, called the GNI Digital Growth Program, to help small and mid-sized news publishers with their digital transformation. This is a free program aimed at helping small and mid-sized news publishers around the world to develop the capabilities required to accelerate the growth of their businesses online. Facebook and Twitter to face legal actions from Thailand's digital ministry. Google, Facebook, Twitter are to suffer legal actions from Thailand's digital ministry for ignoring some requests to take down content in what would be the country's first such case against major internet firms. The ministry would file complaints with cybercrime police on Thursday after the US companies missed deadlines to comply fully with court-issued takedown orders, Digital Minister Puttipong Punakanta said. Zensar Technologies to switch to work from anywhere. The Pune-headquartered IT services firm, a part of the RPG Group, last month announced that its entire sales department staff would permanently work remotely across its group companies. Other employees would work from home for 2 weeks a month, while most IT firms have said that they expect to move to a hybrid model over time. Majority of Indians are facing tech issues while working from home. Working remotely has been challenging for around 4 in 10. That is, 43% Indian professionals felt that their company's technical infrastructure was not fully prepared for the transition, whereas social interactions have undergone a sea change amid widespread adoption of digital apps, with 78% respondents using video conferencing platforms to stay connected with friends and family. Apple online store in India brings disappointment to the retail authorized partners. The expensive pricing structure of iPhone, Mac and other Apple products in India has always held a sizable number of shoppers back from owning Apple products. With the announcement of Apple's direct presence in India, people expected to see a better price on all those products listed on Apple's online store in India. Microsoft marching ahead on the business of RPA. Robotic Process Automation, that is RPA, was the fastest growing segment of the global enterprise software market, and the momentum has accelerated because of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Companies have scrambled to boost their automation efforts. A report shows UiPath, Blue Prism and Automation Anywhere are the dominant players in India. At this time, Microsoft is also emerging as the strong player. Tech Mahindra sells stake in Altiostar to Rakuten. Tech Mahindra and Rakuten Mobile Inc. were responsible for mobile communications. In a recent announcement, the former has been appointed the preferred partner for global go-to-market opportunities for the Rakuten Communications Platform, that is RCP. As part of the deal, Tech Mahindra has sold its stake in Delaware-based Altiostar Networks to Rakuten for $45 million. In 2018, Tech Mahindra had acquired a 17.5% stake in the US-based telecom software development company Altiostar Networks for $15 million. Acer India signs Sonu Sood as brand ambassador. Acer India has roped in Bollywood actor Sonu Sood as its brand ambassador. The actor will be seen endorsing the brand's innovative range of products across media platforms for campaign to talk about Acer's commitment to improving people's lives through technology. Flipkart Wholesale expands 10 more cities ahead of festive season. Flipkart Wholesale, the digital B2B marketplace of homegrown Flipkart Group, has announced the expansion of its operations into 12 new cities, enabling a one-stop digital marketplace solution for the retail ecosystem. By this year-end, Flipkart Wholesale also plans to expand into categories like home and kitchen and grocery. We are excited to see our initiative contributing to the prosperity of micro, small and medium enterprises, kiranas and creating lakhs of new and exciting livelihood opportunities in India. Adarsh Menon, Senior Vice President and Head of Flipkart Wholesale, said in a statement. COVID update. COVID-19 cases in India has crossed the 56 lakh mark, reaching to 56 lakhs 46,010 with a single day spike of 83,347 cases, while the corona deaths in India so far added up to 91,149. As many as 45 lakhs 87,613 coronavirus patients have been discharged so far in India, and out of the total cases, 9 lakhs 68,377 are active. A total of 9 lakhs 53,683 tests were conducted on September 22nd. To conclude, there are challenging times ahead. Whatever data protection we use, a question arises when a computer can guess more than 100 billion passwords per second. Whatever strong password we give or we change frequently, the concern is if it is secure. A good password might have been a word or phrase of as little as 6 to 8 characters, but we now have minimum length guidelines. This is because of entropy. When talking about passwords, entropy is the measure of predictability. The math behind this isn't complex, but let's examine it with an even simpler measure. The number of possible passwords, sometimes referred to as password space. If a one-character password only contains one lowercase letter, there are only 26 possible passwords, that is A to Z. By including uppercase letters, we increase our password space to 52 potential passwords. However, the problem with depending on password complexity is that computers are highly efficient at repeating tasks, including guessing passwords. By leveraging this computing power, cybercriminals can hack into systems by bombarding them with as many as password combinations as possible in a process called brute force attacks. And with cloud-based technology, guessing an 8-character password can be achieved in as little as 12 minutes and cost as little as $25. The fact is, as computing capabilities increase, the solution would appear to be increased complexity. But as humans, we are not skilled at nor motivated to remember highly complex passwords. So let's wind up for the day. But do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Please download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. So stay tuned. Thank you.